If you have fresh pears off the tree and want to make a delicious dessert fast and easy, you have to try these pear tarts. Welcome to Lawyer in the Kitchen. Today we're going to make pear tarts, and I say we, not true. She's going to make the pear tarts, and I think there's a special story about these, but I'll let you tell that and everybody else what's in here, and there you are. I will start filming.
No, you stay here with me.
Stay here with you.
Okay.
All right.
Fresh pears off the tree. They're sand pears. A lot of people call them Asian pears because sand pear doesn't sound real great, but it has to do with their texture. We've got cinnamon, butter, sugar, a little bit of lemon juice, and puff pastry. And that's really it.
So it's simple to make.
It's very simple.
All right.
So we're going to slice up the pears.
These things are hard.
Put a little lemon juice on them. We're going to melt down, boil down, cook down the butter and the sugar and a little bit of cinnamon. Put the pears in and cook all of that down until the pears are soft.
Which will be like 2 days from now.
Every time I come up with a recipe, you.
I'm not. No.
Yes.
No. This could taste good. This actually could taste good.
It could. I grew up. My granny had a pear tree in the backyard, and so she canned them every summer, and that's what we grew up doing. Then my mom did it, and we all had to participate in all of that. So I don't really want to do that. And this year our tree only had 2 pears because it's a new-ish tree. So I looked up some recipes on what do you do with 2 pears. You can eat them raw right off the tree. You'll want to
get new teeth.
You want to peel them for sure. The skin on these is really rough, thick, tough, a little leathery. You could eat it, but it's not good, so don't.
I mean, you could eat ground glass, but...
And so you're going to peel them, but you can peel them and eat them, slice them and eat them fresh. It's more the texture of a really hard apple, a little bit grainy, thus the sand part of sand pear.
Right.
So we're going to try something new today, and it could taste really good.
You going to bake this?
Yeah.
You want to start the oven?
Oh, we probably should put the oven on 350 because that's the universal code.
That really is. 350 almost works for everything. You want me to do that?
You do that.
I'll be your sous chef.
Be my sous chef. I will get the stovetop. Quantity-wise on the sugar, I poured up about a half a cup. One of the recipes that I was reading, she makes these tarts for her family. She uses 5 or 6 pears and uses a cup of sugar. So since we've got 2 pears, half a cup, maybe a little less sugar, enough butter to melt it all up. So we'll just kind of
You want me to do this?
Slice butter as we go. Yeah, you're gonna use that?
I was thinking about it.
Ooh, that works. How much butter do you think we should use?
I would use 4 tablespoons or half a stick.
Sounds great to me. Y'all know that one of the lawyer's really cool things that he does on his videos is give you a little history lesson.
There we go.
Oh, thank you. He gives y'all a great history lesson every time. So he was asking me if I had prepared the history since I'm kind of driving this train today. And I said, of course I have. So our crack producer, Seth, he is our producer, editor, all things beyond the filming part because we're old folks and we don't know how to do all that. Seth is going to help me with my history today because he's going to put a link right here to my blog where there's a great little story about the pear tree and my granny and how the lawyer and I came to have a pear tree in our backyard, which we rooted.
We did.
From a cutting off of my granny's pear tree. That was 3-4 years ago.
It's been a while.
And we've been nurturing that tree. We gave my sister and my parents a tree. This is too hot, I think. Is this too hot?
It's too hot, yeah. That's about as low as this goes.
Okay. When we were kids and Granny was making her preserves, she would just pick them up and just start cutting off pieces. Everything that ended up in the jar was just like a piece of pear. So
That'll work.
you can cut them however you wish. Do we need to put the sugar in now?
I would.
Okay.
How is it? Awful.
Ooh, no. That's good and juicy. I'm pleasantly surprised.
That isn't bad.
See?
I would wait on the sugar. I just would.
And do
Thinking
what?
about it. Put it in later after you get this cooked down some.
This
Yeah.
cooked down?
You want me to just do that?
No. I wouldn't put them in until we have the sugar in.
Okay, you're cooking it. I don't know. I've never made this.
I haven't either. Y'all know I don't cook. And he doesn't do dessert.
I don't do
so.
dessert, so this is out of my wheelhouse.
We gotta put some cinnamon in it too.
I just realized this doesn't have a lid on it.
I would think that the cinnamon
About a
would definitely
teaspoon.
be to taste. I mean, I like cinnamon, but I don't like things to be drown in it. So we're gonna get this all, what's the word I'm looking
Melted.
for? Melted, all melty, and put the pear slices in it, cook them down, which apparently is gonna take about 20 minutes to soften them up and make them to where we would want them in a tart. That pastry is currently thawing.
Okay, and that's about, what, 40 minutes? Mm-hmm. All right. All right, you ready to start cutting these up?
Yep, let's
You gonna
cut
do it
these
or
up.
you want me to do it?
You do it.
All right. Tell you what, I don't know that this isn't a bad
Yeah,
way to
that
do it.
is fine. That's how my granny did it. Okay, so totally didn't use the lemon juice on the pears.
Well,
but
they didn't need it.
That's because we didn't slice them and put them in a bowl and set them aside and not want them to turn brown. We're just putting them right in, so we're good with that.
All right. So, how long have you been here? About 20 minutes?
All right, pushing 25 minutes.
This is a little hotter.
That's still hot.
Yeah.
In fact, you could probably turn it off at this point.
Okay.
It's gotten nice and thick. We've reduced that down to where it's a nice thick pastry style
Pastry style.
stuff. We're gonna get this off the heat and get our paste puffery, as somebody has said it a few times.
Well, anytime I've said it, I've done it that way, of course. Oh, and we did make a change on the temperature.
Oh, the oven temperature.
After reading the box,
When I actually read the box to the puff pastry box, it said to cook whatever you're making at 400. So we upped the oven to 400.
yeah.
So, very good. Let's get our pastry ready. The lawyer helped me do the math on how to cut the puff pastry because I couldn't figure out how to make two pastries out of it. So we cut it diagonally. So we're going to take some of this great goodness
It
right
does look
here. Doesn't that look
smells
good?
good.
It does. We've got our yummy sugar and cinnamon filling. We've got a Fraser fir candle burning.
Shoot, this could be Christmas.
Shoot, it's feeling like the holidays. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna take this over like that.
Okay.
Pinch those down just a little. Take that over like that. We are totally making this up as we go.
All right, I got your pan over here.
Yep, well, I'm gonna brush these with a little bit of melted butter just to
Give them a little brown.
do, yes, that.
Sheen.
That.
All right. That's got to be good. I mean, how could it
Oh.
be? Yeah.
How are we gonna get this gooey mess
I would
on
say
the...
get a big A spatula.
The lawyer was so kind as to put some parchment in the pan for me.
I thought there might be some sloppage or slippage. It's going to be a ton of it.
Not a ton. Look, we did good.
All right.
We're just going to glob all the goo on there.
Look, it'll be good.
It'll be so good. Let's put this in the oven. Now, are we going on the... We're going to cook it till it's done
Yes.
theory?
Yeah, but I don't know how much time that is with this.
I don't
would say
either,
15
really.
minutes maybe.
That's all?
I don't think it's long.
Huh, we'll watch it. 15 minutes or until golden.
Well, how about that? See, 20 was pretty kind of close, wasn't it?
It was pretty kind of.
Pretty kind of close.
Pretty kind of close.
All right, well, we'll see it in 15 minutes.
Okay, so I think we're there.
Let's have a look. Oh, yeah.
You think?
Yeah, they look great. Pull them out.
Ooh. Look. Oh, yeah.
All right, so you're drizzling it on.
Took them out of the oven. We had a little bit of the sauce left over, so we're giving it a little drizzle. They were a little large, so I cut it in half.
They were kind of big.
They were kind
They
of
were a little big.
You can see it on the one we didn't cut in half.
Yeah. Confectioner's sugar.
Confectioner's sugar
I've
on.
always heard it's called confectionery sugar.
That's because we live in the South and
But-
we add syllables to everything we say.
Like going up to the Walmarts.
Don't be making fun of the Walmart.
I mean, yeah, I guess I am.
Of course you are.
Yes, you know I am.
How's that?
That looks good.
Isn't that pretty?
That's nice.
Oh, and by the way, I thought it would be very fitting to go to the china cabinet and get out my granny's china that I have, since it was her pear tree that birthed these pears.
Nice.
Good?
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm ready to taste it.
Let's taste
You should do it. You want to do it simultaneously?
Yes.
All right. I want the corner.
I do too. Ooh, Jarrett crunch.
It is crunchy. I got to get some of the.
Yeah,
Pear,
you
though.
got to get some of the
Okay, I'm going to tear
stuff in
this
the
up a
middle.
little bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
You got to beat this stuff up a little bit.
A little bit.
All right. Here we go.
Ready?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
My gosh, that's great.
That's good.
It really is good.
Oh my goodness.
I never thought that tree would make something that would actually taste good. I'm serious. They're called sand spurs. I mean, they're called sand pears, which reminds you of sand spurs.
My granny's gonna come back and haunt you.
So, if you like this video, we'd appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. I'll see you next time on
While you're in the kitchen.